Good morning. I'm at the first annual conference of the European Technology Platform on Renewable Heating and Cooling in Bilbao, and it's my pleasure to be with Gerhard Stryi-Hipp, who works for the Fraunhofer Institute for Solar Energy Systems. Morning.
Good morning.
So Gerhard, this is the first annual conference. What's been your expectations and what were your first impressions?
Yeah, this is the first annual conference of the Renewable Heating and Cooling Technology Platform. And we brought together this biomass, geothermal and solar thermal people, and also some people from so-called cross-cutting panels. So this means district heating, heat pump people together. And our expectation was that we are able to mobilize industry and researchers from all the sectors, bring it together and exchange ideas and views and learn from each other, and also identify possible topics to work together. And this worked very well. We have 200 people here from all over Europe, experts, high-level experts, and very interesting overviews about the different topics of the conference. And we learned, on the other hand side, also what is the expectation of the Commission for European technology platforms and what we have to do in the future to influence policy. So we are very satisfied and very happy with the development.
Okay. And why is the platform important?
Well, the platform is very important since we have learned in all these technologies that to develop the market, to develop the renewable sector in general, to make it usable, we have to develop technologies. And this is the first output that solar thermal, biomass, geothermal sector learned that in order to become an important pillar of the renewable of the heating and cooling sector, we have to develop the technology, and this cannot be done by single companies or R&D institutes. This must be a joint effort of these sectors, and it is very important that these different sectors working together, because we will see hybrid systems, we will see joint solutions of this sector, and therefore it is important to work together. This is the one point. And the second point is, in order to influence the policy, to have a greater awareness and increased awareness of, first of all, the technological potential of the sectors, and secondly, to increase the support for that sector, it is important to join the forces and to explain to the politicians, to the people, the chances we have, and I think we are on a good way in this prospect.
Okay, thank you. And bringing together so many different actors across the various sectors must have been quite difficult. What's been the approach and how is the platform structured?
Yeah, the approach was that we started with about 5 years ago with the Solar Thermal European Technology Platform. We developed a vision and a strategic research agenda, and then we discussed with the Commission how to become endorsed. And then the Commission said to us, well, there are different other activities and approaches, and please join your forces because we want to talk to people which are representing the renewable heating and cooling sector. And therefore we ask the biomass sector, geothermal sector, and also heat pumps and other technologies which are important in that respect. And we agreed that we will come together, and so we enlarged the solar thermal technology platform to a renewable heating and cooling platform. So the different representatives, the associations work together and find a structure. So what we have is, we have 3 independent panels, solar thermal, biomass and geothermal, and we have another panel which is focusing on cross-cutting issues. This means the enabling technologies for the renewable heating and cooling field. This means heat pumps, hybrid systems, storages is a very important aspect, as well as the district heating. And we established these different panels, and these panels coming together in a board and also in such a conference. So we have on the one hand side this independent activities, working groups, etc., and then the possibilities to come together, exchange ideas, and find a platform to work together. So this is the structure.
Okay, thank you. And what are the next steps for the platform?
Well, a European technology platform has always the same principal structure. So the goal is to describe a vision of the platform, and then to work out a strategic research agenda, how to achieve that vision. And we have now in the several panels, solar thermal, biomass, geothermal, already some vision on several stages, and now we bring that together to have a joint vision for renewable heating and cooling. We have now a first draft presented at that conference, and we are optimistic that we can finalize that draft until summer. And the next step is then to develop a strategic research agenda for the whole sector. So to bring together the different approaches and ideas from the different technologies. But this is, I must say, this is the basic work of a technology platform. What we want to do is we want to encourage the Commission to take more effort and more resources in that technology. We are providing the information, the ideas. We are describing the technological needs for the improvements, etc. And then we expect from the policy that there will be more support in developing the technologies. So what we expect is that we will have more money, a higher budget for research in that field, and we want to lobby for that and convince the Commission that there will be more activities in that field. And in addition, we will do some lobbying work. The set plan is a very important instrument which is under discussion at European level today. And in the first half of this year, the European Union will decide on the future of the set plan. And unfortunately, up to now, renewable heating and cooling does not play any role in the set plan, and this is not acceptable. What we want to do is we want to do lobbying to increase the awareness of renewable heating and cooling, and want to make clear that without solutions in this field, the goals of in the renewable energy sector cannot be achieved, and therefore there must be more effort to increase and develop that sector.
Mr. Gerhard Stryi-Hipp, thank you very much.